MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
One strike now from Cole. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Cole has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do,
stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Benintendi stands at third with one gone in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looks semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And that misses low and away, ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's only 2 for 10. And he fouls this one off. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Ball two now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. Two and two. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That is fifth. The first baseman.
Digging in, Luke Voigt, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hits this one hard the other way. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. He's set and the pitch. fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. From the stretch. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Christian Vasquez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and two now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres has it. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. He's in there for strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball. That's up 2-2.
Mike Tauchman will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So coming to the plate, Mike Tauchman. The winning run is at first base. From the belt, the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here comes the first pitch. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Comes set with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pilar's there. 2 down.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Clint.
Digging in, Clint Frazier. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Set and the 1-1 count is 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrew Benintendi is retired to kick off the inning. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the wind, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball. hit ball to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now pitch on the way. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll go to second here. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Over to first, Cole, and he'll dive back in. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
The catcher, Gary.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's through. A base hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Standing in now, Luke Voit, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1, here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
Now back, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Pitch on the way. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the W on the mound. Garrett Cole was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,000.